Hey there, Nancy here, and welcome back to another episode of Entrepreneur Rescue Mission. This week, and kind of as we've been talking about for the last few episodes, we are diving back right into content creation. And just as a friendly reminder before I even get into the content, guys, as I am doing this episode, so as you guys are listening, we're getting ready to do our first 90-minute masterclass next Tuesday on how to create your simple content creation workflow. Okay, so how you can actually create a consistent and repeatable workflow in your business when it comes to content creation. So you don't want to miss it. Again, you can enroll. We'll make sure that the link is in the description of this episode. But anyway, just want to make sure that you guys have a chance to sign up for that. It's going to be a good one. So today's episode is really just something that's near and dear to my heart because I think so many coaches, consultants, service providers have the wrong idea of how to use content. Okay. We think that we know how to do it. We just show up, we post a bunch of stuff, and then we never do anything else. And I cannot tell you how much further from the truth that actually is, right? There's different parts of the social media marketing and social media content creation process. And we really need to make sure that we're using it most effectively so that we don't waste our time. Okay. So today is all about why you should really focus on one social media platform first before really trying to do all the other platforms. Okay. So, the first reason why, okay, it's so incredibly important to really choose a particular platform to focus on is the fact that there's so many things that you can do on each platform. So, for example, if you were to say, you know what, I'm going to focus on Instagram and LinkedIn and Facebook and all these other platforms. Well, keep in mind that every single one of those platforms has so many additional features and so many different ways to use it that are really time consuming. And if you don't really know how to use them most effectively, you're going to be spreading your time and energy pretty thin across multiple avenues. So, what I mean by this is pick one platform that you're going to devote learning about. You're going to devote time to, how to learn how to create the most effective content on. You're going to devote time to do all the things on that platform, really to make sure that you're squeezing the juices out of using it most productively for your business. So you want to choose a platform where your people are on. Okay. So you want to pick a platform. So for example, in fact, obviously, that we love, 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 love LinkedIn. If you have a lot of service providers, business professionals, businesses, it's a great place for B2C and B2B networking. So anyway, LinkedIn's great for that. Obviously, Facebook and Instagram are good for those who have products to sell. Maybe you want to do pictures, images, things like that. Maybe some personalized posts, sharing stories, things like that. Are good for Facebook and Instagram. But obviously, we love LinkedIn for all the wonderful ways that you can network and build connections. Anyway, so it's important to focus on one so that you're doing things effectively and that you're really learning to do the best things whenever it comes to growing your business. Now, the other things to keep in mind whenever it comes to, choosing that platform, I also want to share with you, like the multiple prong approach that has to go into your efforts on social media in order for any social media to be effective. So I have clients that come to me all the time, and especially people who are newer to the social media posting content kind of world. A lot of them will come to me and they'll say, well, can we just post a bunch of content? And their assumption is that they're just going to have tons of people kind of banging down the door and wanting to work with them. The truth is pretty further from that. Okay. Yes, I've had clients where, they've had some traction pretty quickly because they have an audience maybe of people who are already tuned in. They already have, the problem awareness, they just need a solution. Sure, that's happened. But whenever you post content, you're also going to want to follow it with actually the other prong, right? Which is to actually engage. Okay. So you're going to post content that people resonate with, that they like, that they want to learn more from. So you want to make sure that you're also spending time on this particular platform to engage. So maybe it's creating a 5 to 10 minute routine each day, could be a little bit longer. going on the platform, seeing if anyone has commented on your content. Has anyone answered your poll questions? Is there anyone that you can actually maybe say, hey, thanks so much for, taking the time to like or love my post. Again, you want to open up those communication channels and you want to get engaging as well as just posting. Because again, you want to keep in mind too, the social media platforms work in many different ways. And for example, the LinkedIn algorithm, if you're just posting content, just post, 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 and you never spend the time to engage, you're going to get less traction. Okay. But whenever you spend the time to engage with certain people on LinkedIn, when you spend time responding to people's questions, when you start that conversation and you start interacting, LinkedIn actually says, ooh, okay, this person's really active on the platform. We're going to want to push their content out because they're doing a great job actually using the platform. So please keep in mind that you want to pick a platform that you can keep up with, one that you can use consistently, and one that you can do all the things on, right? So all the things that they offer, you want to make sure that you're really utilizing each and every one. Now, let's say, for example, you picked Instagram. Okay, great. Well, if you're going to pick Instagram as your main, platform to focus on, you better learn how to create the best kind of content. Maybe that's reels, videos, carousel posts, things like that. Maybe you want to do stories, right? Each and every day. So you want to make sure to learn the best practices there. So this is a very short episode, but really just wanted to hone in and again remind you guys that, obviously focusing on lots of different platforms and spreading yourself thin is not always the way to go. That's why we really believe in choosing one, get super focused, get awesome on that platform, do all the things, start, doing more of what's working. And then obviously after that, maybe 90 days that you've been consistently using it, then you can move on maybe to another platform, but you want to maintain consistency with all the others. All right. So again, guys, we are getting ready to do the 90-minute masterclass on simple content creation workflow. You can learn the simple workflow that you can plug into your business so that you can create content quickly and effectively every single month for your business. So if you guys want to sign up for that, please click the link in the description, or you can go to thetimeTogrow.com/workshops and check it out there.